Hey, Burning Godzilla, we're supposed to be in the next review. Are you ready yet, or, Godzilla, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm a little exhausted after my
I do not get paid enough for this. Yeah, I mean, neither does Darrell. I don't even get paid for this. Anyways, what's going on, guys? It is I, Super Goji Films. Today we're taking a look at the SH Monsterarts Destroyah Decisive Battle version. I forgot the long title. Yeah! I got this guy for a bit, decided to finally review him because you gotta take time when you review figures. I did not mean to hit you that hard. I'm so sorry. Please don't cry. Stay. Thank you. I had this guy for a while. It took me a little bit to review him because I wanted to get my full thoughts on this guy. Go away, bug. But let's take a look at this figure and see if he's worth adding to your collection. The painting and sculpting on this figure is really nicely done. I do like what they did with the glossier paint, the darker reds in areas, and also the lighter red. The yellow in the chest is a bit ugly, but yeah, black wash would be necessary, why not? The painting at the teeth, not great either, but in the end, it's not that bad. But again, that is $245 you are paying for a premium product. And we'll talk about these when we get there. But for now, let's discuss the pros. Pros, colors. The colors are nice, except there, we don't ignore that. Colors everywhere else, very nice. The translucent horn, the claws, the bony color. Everything here is nicely painted and sculpted. The sculpting is very nice, even for like a very old figure, with like bumps, cracks, crevices. These look like someone gets stabbed, and like there's a crack right there. Yeah, I like that. But like, it's really nicely done. And then we go to the face. Let's take a look at the face because that's what's important to the figure. It is nicely painted, and the teeth suck. But like, it's very nice. This is like very cool. I've always loved Destroy's design, and this just doesn't change that. I mean, it's not accurate. It's a little thin, but overall, it's good painting and sculpting. Yeah, better than Super 7, I'll say that. With every monster that has accessories, there's always that one that has like no accessories, which is stupid. He is the third version, so I'll give him credit. Comes with a beam. I threw all those tiny effect pieces. You can shove it in the mouth, like so. Like that. The oxygen destroyer, or like the oxygen, whatever it's called. Nicely purple, white, pink, lightish pink, why not? And then these effect pieces that go on the face, like so. This way. Then we put it on the horn. There we go. And I think you can put these on, but these are a pain in the butt to put on. And then we just, like, this one goes on there, but like, it doesn't feel like it actually goes on, because it just pops back out. Like, is that right? I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, for accessories, it's light, but beam, much appreciated. Articulation, way. Alright, posing. He's a bit of a brick in like the lower half, but we'll go from the top to bottom. Ball joint at the head, up and down, side to side. Ball joints galore. Ball joints here. And then there's a ball joint here, and on the side too. And swivel, kinda, not really. Can you stay? Swivel. These can open. There's also a swivel here. Bend at the elbows. There's a swivel at the base of the arm, but it's too tight, so this is the only thing that moves. And you loosen it up. You can wave. La 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 la. Anyways, sway swivel, that's barely there. Rotation at the leg. And then this part fell off on me in the previous recording, but bend at the knees. There we go. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. No, I fixed it. ball joint ankle, pretty nicely pivots. Ball joints, ball joint, ball joint, and then there's ball joints at the pincher claws. All right, please stay. Look at that. That's posing brick, but a good brick. He didn't do much in the movie, so much action. He just like, yeah. That's it. Stay. Anyways, size comparison. For size comparison, some figures I had lying around. We got Thermo Godzilla, Blocky's Indominus, SH Monsterarts 70th Anniversary Burning Godzilla, and Brown Suit Marvel Legends Wolverine. I was gonna have him in the review, but I'm like, he's the main focus. He won't get one. Yeah, he never gets one. But yeah, he's pretty big. Average, obviously huge. But I would pull out Ghidorah, but I'd rather not. He's too big. Now, is this figure worth adding into your collection? Yes. But you have to understand. You have to, if you want a Destroyah, get a Destroyah. Also, be mindful. $240 is a lot to think about, but in the end, to your wallet, not mine. Also, warning, those wings suck. I didn't cover them. Wanted to do in the size comparison or later in the video, just stress this. These are fragile, be very careful, and yeah. But in the end, this is still a great figure. Both of these are good figures. Haya is coming out with a Burning Godzilla. Prototype showed off of him. Did not like it. Stay. There. Destroyah looks okay, I guess. The monster, not the Haya, the monsterarts one. Yeah, the Haya one. Don't care for it. Got this guy. Got Burning. I'm very excited to get my hands on the junior set. But what do y'all think? Do you think this is worth picking up? Or do you think it's worth skipping? Get the Haya one. Super 7 sucks. Don't even bring that up. Movie Monster series if you want to be funny. But yeah, in the end, it's a great figure. 240 is a lot, but my ranking for him is probably one of my favorites. I'm grateful that I have him, and yeah, Burning Godzilla has one to fight on the shelf. Thank you for watching my review of the SH Monsterarts Destroyah Decisive Battle version. Eventually I'll do another review, but I've been busy, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. Smash that like button. And I'll see y'all later. Make sure you subscribe too. Alright. Peace.